Hello Aries, I hope you're all doing well. This is your love reading for October 2020. This is for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. And it's not going to resonate with everyone, so just let your intuition guide you to anything that feels meaningful for you. You could also check out the other signs that make up your chart. Sometimes those readings contain additional messages. And thank you all so much for your support. If this resonates, please feel free to like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. All right, so let's start by seeing what the main message is for you, what the overall energy is for you regarding love, Aries, for October 2020. And we're getting humor. I choose to focus on the lighter side of life. All right. So, something to laugh about, Aries. Let's see here. Let's see what's going on with Aries regarding love for October 2020. We're getting Temperance, the Two of Swords, and the Knight of Cups. So, when it comes to love, you need to maybe laugh at yourself, bring more humor into a situation. The overall energy is choosing to focus on the lighter side of life, having patience, going with the flow. It feels like you're facing some sort of decision, some sort of mental choice here regarding love, regarding another person. But we do have Temperance, which is about, having patience and going with the flow here, just kind of chilling. We have humor and temperance here together. So, Temperance, just allow things to unfold naturally. Allow some humor to come in. Maybe it's the decision here mentally to make things not quite so heavy when it comes to taking some sort of loving action, or, just in regards to a love situation in general. So let's get a card for this row. And we're getting the Tower. So there is something that needs to change here. There is an epiphany that's happening for you, Aries, when it comes to a love situation. We have Sagittarius energy, we have water sign energy. In between the two, we have the Two of Swords. So you could be facing some sort of decision between two people here, when it comes to a love situation. And, it feels to me, it's going to bring some sort of shocking change, or you're suddenly going to have an epiphany come in about what decision feels right for you. But through this process, you need to actually look on the lighter side of life, not make things quite so heavy when it comes to making this choice. But we do have the Tower. There needs to be a Tower moment here. So, some major change coming in. Let's get a card for this row. And we're getting keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. So it does feel like you are facing some sort of decision here. You have two options between, like I said, we have Sagittarius energy and we have the Knight of Cups here. So we have water sign energy. But we do have this Tower moment coming in. And, it just feels like keeping an open mind. And when you're making this decision with this Two of Swords, this is a mental decision you're facing, a mental crossroads. And, then we have keeping an open mind. So, your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectation. And that might seem very shocking to you. It may change things, may turn your world upside down a little bit, because it feels to me like whatever decision you make, it's not your usual type. This person isn't your usual type. They may not behave or be the person that you've expected to you expect to see yourself with, but they may make you laugh. They may have a lighter energy, and have a really good sense of humor with this overall energy of humor coming in. But let's get some more cards here. So we're getting the Knight of Swords, the Seven of Pentacles, and the High Priestess. So it feels like you're going to start, you're making this is mental decision. You make this decision, and then here you are. You're going to take this action. You're going to start to act on this decision that you've made, coming from the Two of Swords. You kind of get over the shocking change of the choice of the decision you've made. And here you are. You're ready to take this action. You're starting to run towards. You're all in with this decision that you've made. You've made this decision after this Tower moment. You've made this decision from a place of truth and clarity, and you're just ready to go for it here with the Knight of Swords. This is you're just rushing. You're rushing towards your future here. You're planting the seeds so that the seeds of your future. And it feels to me like you need to allow your intuition to guide you through this process. Also, come back to this humor energy, not allowing the situation to be heavier than it is, to feel more heavy. Like I said, there is a Tower moment. It's never pleasant, this change, this Tower moment. It just feels like your usual type, your usual expectation when it comes to a love situation is totally changed, and that feels a little bit shocking. But, you have this inner knowing that you're on the right path. You've planted the seeds. You're ready to plant the seeds. Put in the hard work towards this connection. And you're going to allow your inner knowing, your High Priestess, to guide you so that this Tower moment, this shocking energy, isn't quite so heavy. Allow yourself to go with the flow and maybe not take any, all of this quite so seriously. But let's get a card for the Knight of Swords, the Seven of Pentacles, and the High Priestess. And we're getting the Moon. So, this can be about illusions. But it feels to me the High Priestess is actually going to allow you, to bring things from the dark, a very deep emotional issue. We have the Tower and the Moon, a deep emotional issue. Actually, you're going to bring, the High Priestess is going to allow you to bring things that were hidden into the light with the Moon energy. And it's interesting because we do have the Moon. This can be Cancer energy or Pisces energy. So it does feel like you might pick a younger water sign here to connect with when you're making this decision, because your intuition has guided you here. It feels to me like things just totally fall apart. You kind of have a Tower moment where you're just not quite sure, almost like the ground beneath has given way beneath you. You just don't know where you stand anymore. Your whole world is changing. So we have the Tower, we have Temperance, we have the Tower and the High Priestess and the Moon. So we have patience, going with the flow, bringing more humor into a situation, focusing on the lighter side of life. We have the Tower moment. You're going to need the humor, and this lighter energy to get through this Tower moment. But we have intuition, and like I said, sometimes this is the card about illusions, but it feels to me more like this is something that's hidden, that your intuition is going to allow you to bring things that were hidden, from the dark into the light here. But there is very deep emotions, and it could be deep emotions with a water sign. So let's get a card for this row. And we're getting Express Your Love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. So if you're hiding your feelings, you've made this decision, but you're still holding back because of this Tower moment, because of needing to keep an open mind, that your soulmate, this person isn't your usual type. They're not your usual expectations when it comes to soulmate energy. But you just decide to go for it, and you start planting those little seeds, allowing your intuition to guide you. But you might be having your emotions, they're just underneath the surface, maybe a little hidden. But then we have this card coming in that says to express your love, to go ahead and make this romantic gesture. So let's see what the best advice is for you, Aries. And we're getting release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. That could be what this Tower moment is. That could be what this decision all boils down to. Like I said, it doesn't necessarily have to be a Sagittarius or a water sign. We do have some air energy here, but we do have Cancer and Pisces energy. So it is kind of a little heavy in the water energy. But this releasing your ex, The time has come to clear your energy. That feels like it could come right back to this Tower moment. It's time to destroy the old love situation so that you can have, you make this decision, but you can have this new, start taking some new loving action towards a romantic situation, connecting with the soulmate here. And, so just in a general sense, this is about having patience, going with the flow. You have a decision to make when it comes to taking some sort of loving action, whether that's actually releasing your ex, or whether that's just moving, connecting to a new person, taking some new loving action towards the new person. There is, a Tower moment coming, and you need to keep an open mind when you're making this choice. Don't go with your usual type and expectations. And, once you do this in truth and clarity, you have this Tower moment. It feels like here you are. You're just going to start taking this action on your truth and clarity. Start planting the seeds for this connection. Allow your intuition to guide you to when it's okay, to start expressing your emotions. Go ahead and express your love, and go ahead and make the romantic gesture. And the best advice for you, Aries, is to release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. So very nice energy. Like I said, we have, it looks like almost a choice between a Sagittarius and a water sign. We do have Pisces and Cancer energy here. And some air energy with this Knight of Swords. But it just feels like if this is just the general energy. And remember, the overall energy is one of humor. Laugh at yourself, laugh at this situation, laugh at this Tower moment if possible. It's not going to be very pleasant, but that's okay, because you can actually have loving energy coming in. You're ready to plant the seeds for a new future. And so choose to focus on the lighter side of life, Aries. And remember, it's time to release your ex, to clear your energy from an old love situation so that you can have some new love come in, take some new loving action. But you need to make this decision first. So I hope this was helpful. I hope you have a great month. And until next time, I'm wishing you lots of love and many blessings.